it was imperative that I run for mayor. I ran against Mayor Rahm Emanuel, and it was a huge challenge. I mean, you have to think every day you wake up and there's at least 1.2 million people that don't believe that you have what it takes, don't believe that you have the right, don't believe, you know, as a woman, as a black woman, as a relatively young black woman, as a West Sider, as, you know, all of these things that people will use to say these disqualify you. But for me, I felt that they were my qualifiers.
Black folks don't vote Republican. For the large part, probably not in droves.
I thankfully don't have any friends or family members that would vote Republican that I know of. If they are, they're closeted Republicans.
I honestly feel like there's a secret society of black Republican voters somewhere. I don't know who they are. They're not, there's like one in my family. I won't put her out there on Front Street like that, but
I think about the Ben Carsons of the world, the Michael Steeles of the world. And what I've accepted is that any idea that comes out that's created by human beings, we're always gonna find someone to believe in it.
Now the black people that vote Republican tend to be a little cray-cray.
Black folk don't vote Republican because we don't trust whitey.
I think some of it is that the Republican Party has gotten a reputation, for better or worse, that they are the rich people's party.
Just a general disregard for the condition of black people and people of color overall.
Republicans kind of just refuse to acknowledge the 300-year head start that white people got. Like, your great-great-great-great-granddaddy did not let my great-great-great-great-granddaddy read. So we're not on the same playing field.
The interests that they have represented have not been aligned with the needs of black folk in the United States in general. And so for decades, black folks just haven't voted Republican.
At one point, black folks did vote Republican.
People like Zora Neale Hurston, for instance.
You know, at the time of the Emancipation Proclamation, Abraham Lincoln was Republican.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt ushered in shifts around how black people voted from the Republican Party to the Democratic Party.
And then the father of the Tea Party came along, you know, it was Barry Goldwater, and presented this whole extreme conservatism idea. And I think it sort of steered us away.
Also, the Republican community has done a poor job of reaching out to the black community and helping us understand their values as they have progressed over time. So we're just kind of used to voting. Mom was Democrat, Dad was Democrat. I'm a Democrat.
I'm a Democrat. They talk about the middle class, or they don't ask you to pull yourself up by your own bootstraps when you don't have boots.
Democrats seem to, we want to share the wealth. You know, Republicans are like, no, it's mine. I work for this shit, this is mine.
What I will say is this, what I also don't like is the fact that we vote blindly Democratic. Because I think that when you vote blindly Democratic, they don't feel a need to really represent your interests either. They know they're going to get your vote.
Well, I'm actually a Trump delegate here in Illinois from the 11th Congressional District. The thing I like about Trump the most is the fact that he shoots from the hip. I mean, he tells it like it is. I've been a Republican, honestly, for the last 20 plus years. When I first got out the military, one of the things that I was strong on defense, and actually from being a Marine, going through Operation Desert Shield, Desert Storm. And, you know, the party appealed to me in regards to their military stance. They were always pro-military, and so I didn't really see that in a Democrat Party, besides the fact that they always advocated, you know, less government intrusion, lower taxes, things of that nature.
I don't affiliate with a particular political party. I don't make politicians heroes.
I'm not Democratic because no one has the answer. I have a reason to hate all of you MFs because you all do stupid things. So that's my political stance, realism.
I don't have a faith in a political party or a politician. I would never put my faith there.
My political affiliation is just kind of like, choose your racism. What side of racist politics do you feel like dealing with today?
When I was running, the biggest challenge for black people, black folks, was getting over the sense of impossibility and inevitability.
The issue at hand is that black folks don't vote.
We don't realize that every issue in our community is related to public policy, and it can be addressed through public policy. And if we were to put elected officials in place who actually care about improving the quality of life of where we live and in our communities, then we can hold them accountable.
No matter how 50 schools closed, unemployment, what it was, violence and shootings at super high levels, and still the voter turnout was abysmal in the last election. But to me, it speaks to the fact that people have checked out. They don't believe that the system works for them.
I don't agree in any of our government systems. I think we need to dismantle them all. As a Black person who has experienced so much oppression within their different identities, it's hard to play into an oppressive system.
Every single vote counts. And a lot of people lose elections just over 100 votes. And think about if we could have got 100 Black people to go out and vote for the proper candidate to be in office to help us.
When they see that, something that will inspire them, something that will galvanize them, something that takes them beyond the day-to-day things that they see. I'm not limited by the fact that what I see around me is so discouraging. When you can inspire people beyond that, then they'll say, okay, let me actually vote.
Pretend, uphold and